The Coinseries channel is pleased to have you back. The past 2 days have been incredibly unpredictable, you guys. I hope nobody gets too fired up here, because this is the point of this area. I looked at every video sharing service, including YouTube, and it was there. Countless stories on the internet have focused on the price of Bitcoin falling back down to $30,000. Bitcoin and the present bear market rally have been the subject of a great deal of recent posts. The fact that this is complete is being described by them using that term. We will shortly construct the following stage, which will bring it down to 10,000. I know I've said this before, but it's unbelievable that you're describing a decrease from $44,500 to $40,000 in such a short period of time. Everyone went into a panic when we lost about $4,000. Given our history of dealing with much larger market pullbacks, I fail to see why everyone is going ballistic over such small ones. The price of Bitcoin has been moving in a tight range of $40,000 to $42,000 daily, while the value of other cryptocurrencies has been skyrocketing. Up to 30% is what we're talking about. Gains of approximately 100% are still present across the board in the 24-hour and 7-day time frames, with numerous gains in the double digits. The jackpot is still hovering at 20 cents, and a lot of the images from the dispute are thriving right now. I simply love witnessing that. Furthermore, there have been other noteworthy developments occurring in the background, the extent of which is occasionally disregarded. After that, I suppose we can talk about it. No problem at all. There has been a lot of discussion regarding the dollarization of D this year. I was proven right because of these oil trades and the collapse of the US dollar. As an example, dollar dumping was observed in September. Reasons why this might signal the beginning of the dollar's downfall. The first time India has ever bought oil from the United Arab Emirates with rupees embedded in US dollars was when they bought 1 million barrels. Along these lines, Pakistan has been observed engaging in non-dollar oil and gas trades with Russia, Iran, and Afghanistan. June was the month in question this year. Plus, we've seen that Saudi Arabia is open to looking into options other than using dollars to pay oil trades. All the way back in January, I recall this. What gives me the right to bring this up now? Assume I'm right. I don't see the sense in bringing this up anymore. Because, well, everyone was pessimistic, and the dollar was officially dead. That's it. Such things are plainly seen. And although I get what you're saying, I still think we're in the midst of revolutionary times of change. Over 100 years have passed since the announcement that the US dollar will be the reserve currency. Also, most reserve currencies only last for around a century. Will there soon be no need for a reserve currency? You have my attention. In addition, I think I've said this 1,000 times before. The main point of the video isn't this, though. The oil sector is the setting in which I am attempting to make my point about this change. Since this is the first petrodollar agreement with the US dollar, it is extremely significant globally, especially in Saudi Arabia. Also, a lot has changed this year regarding the use of crypto for settlements, using crypto for cross-border trades, and related topics. Some may be startled to learn that not long ago, SBI considered forming a partnership with Saudi Aramco. The return of this occurred on the 12th, specifically, today. Shortly after that, we did see the official notice that it was something or an example over here. The Japanese financial institution SBI is checking out Saudi Aramco as a potential investment opportunity in the region. In case you were wondering, this will significantly affect the size of SBI and Saudi Aramco when we look at the top corporations by market cap in 2023. In addition, I have recently made some updates to this text. This was left unchanged on December 5, 2023. And that is where it will be used beginning on December 1st. The largest companies are easily visible. All eyes are on Apple. Microsoft is ranked second. Third place goes to Saudi Aramco. Wow, this is just enormous. I feel like I've said it a million times, things are changing. Alright. The current game changer is Bitcoin. Extending our view to encompass developments outside of the typical crypto headlines reveals that we are beholding significant changes. In addition, it's partnerships of this kind with SBI that matter. And Saudi Aramco, the germ it sprouted from, which we will remember with fondness in a few years. In order to make sense of the constructed alliances and the connections between them, it is crucial to grasp what is happening here. This is one instance. According to an article published on December 11, 2003, the partnership will construct semiconductor factories in both Japan and Saudi Arabia. As an additional component of the agreement, the two businesses will be investing in each other's digital asset portfolios, including cryptocurrencies. About $2 trillion is the value of Saudi Aramco. Holy cow, this is enormous. First, we would seek out and support Japanese crypto entrepreneurs interested in opening up shop in Saudi Arabia. Secondly, we will cooperate and invest in the cryptocurrency sector reciprocally. Our collaboration has 3 parts, and this is the last one. At long last, initiatives pertaining to semiconductors are getting underway. Seriously, I'm speechless. Also, this is the Middle East, so bear that in mind. That is limited to the MENA region alone. Further afield, we find the Middle East and Africa. And we will take care of it soon because it is crucial to keep in mind. The largest player here, Saudi Arabia, with a 12% share, therefore it's no surprise that they're one of the countries seeing increased crypto transaction volume annually. I cannot stress how crucial this is. Once again, the spotlight is on the Bitcoin industry. The MENA region's crypto economy was valued at almost $390 billion between July 2022 and June 2023, placing it 6th internationally. In light of the mounting evidence that the Bitcoin industry is falling behind its North American and Western European counterparts, why is the MENA region particularly worthy of special attention? Do you feel prepared? Look at what Ripple is up to. December 2021. The excitement surrounding Ripple is just going up. A combination of XRP and first-on-demand liquidity, often called right-on-demand liquidity, is now being implemented in the MENA region. The UAE and Saudi Arabia, 2 of the world's top 3 remittance corridors, will transmit a combined total of $78 billion in 2020 from the Middle East and North Africa region. You can view the precise amount if you scroll down. There is a fast digital change taking place in the region, and its financial regulations are among the most advanced in the world. The most recent Ripple swell in Dubai was once again the center of attention. As additional proof of its dedication to this center of fintech innovation, Ripple announced today the first-ever on-demand liquidity deployment in the Middle Eastern area, making history in the process. Working in tandem with a global blockchain-based financial services provider, they will make remittances to the region, starting with the UAE, faster, cheaper, and instantaneous. When it comes to traditional relationships, slow, expensive, and opaque transactions are the norm. Lots of individuals rely on these cash for essentials like rent, food, and unexpected costs. These individuals can suffer catastrophic consequences in the event of a payment delay or non-payment. With the help of XRP and on-demand liquidity, quick and cheap methods for sending money into and out of the region will be accessible. Once again, XRP is the key component. We also know that since 2020 or earlier, the MENA region has been one of Ripple's top priorities. Qatar National Bank and the Even Out Ansari Exchange in the UAE are the newest members of their network as of October 2021. To better service their customers, they established a regional headquarters in Dubai. Both banks are using RippleNet to improve cross-border payments. Keep in mind the interconnected nature of this issue. In May, we discovered that this ripple effect had spread across the Middle East. They continue to view the MENA region as a potential market. Customers from the MENA region make up 20% of RippleNet's total customer base. Rack Bank is one of them, along with Alan, SAB, Lulu, Financial Holdings, and Qatar. Moreover, half of the Ripple's MENA payment volume comes from remittances sent to India from the UAE, Bahrain, and Saudi Arabia, making these countries the most active participants once again. As you investigate Big Rip's expansion into so many important fields, it is crucial to pay great attention to the relationships and movements taking place inside these sectors. Additionally, we are aware of what SBI recently accomplished. The usage of XRP for remittances in Southeast Asia was enhanced. Regarding XRP, they are really optimistic. Accordingly, the Saudi Aramco SBI deal can be very substantial. The CEO of SBI already forecasted that all Japanese banks will use XRP by 2025, which was in 2018 or 2019. How that turns out is anybody's guess. Having said that, it's clear that Ripple and XRP are significant to some people. Will XRP be used by all Japanese banks by 2025? No one knows for sure. The sky is the limit. Still, it would be fascinating if it came to fruition. On the other hand, the CEO's enthusiasm for XRP is plain to see. But this was noteworthy since it did raise the supply of XRP. Now that everything has changed, things are starting to become interesting, according to Kahneman's Fury, as it is utilizing XRP as a bridge currency. Consequently, he released a statement regarding the partnership. In addition to investing in semiconductors in Saudi Arabia and helping Japanese entrepreneurs in the digital asset field, he mentioned that SBI and Saudi Arabia's Aramco would collaborate on digital assets and CO investments after signing an MOU. Where does this region stand? It raises some interesting questions about the potential tokenization of assets, like petrochem. Will the XRP ledger be relevant when the Osaka exchange launches? Perhaps SBI will send money down the road if that doesn't work. Taking another look, he says that this could be interesting for a number of reasons, including green and carbon credits. This may be possible, especially with tokenization. Carbon credits, green offsets, and related ideas are also covered. Everyone seems to be talking about it, regardless of what you call it. On the other hand, the oil industry has always been watched closely. So, one fantastic method to help with this is to purchase carbon credits, offsets, or even something as unusual as XRP, which is carbon negative. Record of financial transactions. Are you of the opinion that this would be beneficial for them? Absolutely, without a doubt. Scrolling down Aramco's About page reveals 3 key points: the company's commitment to being an energy transition leader, its duty to aid in the worldwide shift to a net-zero economy, and the fact that its employees are working tirelessly to discover answers to the world's sustainability challenges. Renewable energy sources are once again in the forefront of their minds as they contemplate this. It would be really appreciated if they could find a way to tokenize carbon credits, offsets, and similar products, as the XRP ledger is already carbon negative. To be honest, I've even said this to Hadera. Oh, I perceive. As we review mandatory laws concerning sustainability programs, these factors are important to keep in mind. A big problem now exists because of that. Therefore, it is fascinating to see when companies work together, like SBI and Aramco. With SBI's tremendous XRP expansion, it's not completely out of the question that this may happen eventually. Alternatively, SBI remit might be tapped into at some point. Again, Saudi Aramco stands out as one of the key players. Examine the relevance of this company, which has a 90-year history, employs more than 70,000 individuals, and possesses 258.8 billion barrels of oil stored. After the oil industry, this is a huge deal in the corporate world. Here we can observe that we are one of the world's most integrated chemical and energy companies, positively impacting communities and individuals throughout the globe that rely on our energy for social and economic reasons, and doing so at every stage of the hydrocarbon chain. Here we are again with one of the largest monsters in the cosmos. Since our business is energy, we can only fathom the scope of the opportunity that their announcement of an investment in cryptocurrencies through SBI presents. Whatever the case may be with XRP, this shows how young this area is and how far-reaching its effects will be for the whole industry. Once again, it demonstrates the future importance and function of cryptocurrency. Lastly, I'd like to express my gratitude for viewing this video and extend an invitation to subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Until next time, farewell.